And I welcome you back to the Brennick channel, and today we are talking about Lake Oroville. You can see that California is starting to get really active. There's going to be a lot of precipitation coming in the next 10 days, and I have everything you need to know. We're going to start out at the European model, and right now you can see that at Lake Oroville they're going to get 2.54 inches of precipitation. Now that is in the form of rain in this model here that we are currently looking at. You come over to East Quincy, they're going to get around 2.57. We come up here to Lake Shasta, 3.42. Mount Shasta itself, 3.23. We come over here to Trinity, 2.72. You come over here to Red Bluff, 1.65. Yuba City down there, 1.89. So this is going to get wet, and you can see that it doesn't quite get too wet in Bakersfield, 0.31. You can see Vegas is not going to get very much precipitation. Down Southern California, not a whole lot. Like Havasu, Arizona, 0 inches in the next 3 days. We go to the next 5 days, and this thing starts to light up. My friends in Bakersfield, 0.91. Mammoth Lakes, 3.11. South Lake Tahoe, 2.61. We come over here to Oroville, 3.62. And check this out up here in the northern part. Mount Shasta, 5.19 in the next 5 according to the European model. We'll be checking the GFS here in a bit. And Yuba City, 2.26. So this is what's going on. And then we go to the next 10 days. This thing really lights up like a Christmas tree. Wow, what a good reference on Christmas Day. I hope everybody's having a good Christmas. 7.15 there. Look over here, 7.19. So you have like 3 systems in a row coming through. Mammoth Lakes, 7.71. This is insane, and this is nothing compared to the GFS. It's even higher on the GFS model. They're calling for almost 10 inches in spots. 10.2 south of Lake Tahoe. We come over here to Chico, 6.9. We come up here, 8.53. So California, big time rains coming to California. As you can see, almost the entire state is completely going to feel the effects of this next system, with the exception of the southeast corner of California, the desert out here. Not a whole lot of precipitation coming, but wow, this is just incredible. They need this rain. Let's hope this happens. This is a GFS. European has the entire state covered in rain, so we will see which one holds past. You can see out here, we'll be talking about this in the very next video. Not as much, as generally there's not a whole lot over here compared to here. The mountains squeeze everything out. You got the Pineapple Express returning to California, and this is fantastic news, and we will be watching this very carefully because you guys are still in a drought, and I'm about ready to show you how much this is really needed. For those of you who are like, oh well, we got a really good snowpack in the mountains, which you do, we got a decent one, but compared to last year, you can look at the lake levels and see how different it is. You don't have near as much as you did last year at this point in time, so this is much needed rain, and we are in for a treat. As a matter of fact, the whole west coast, all the way from Mexico all the way up to Alaska, this is just incredible. You hardly ever see it. Usually it's in spots. Usually it's here, sometimes here. Not generally much here, but it's getting ready to get wet. It's ready to get active. We will see what happens. Let's go check the snow total amounts. Your snow total amounts so far coming up, like at Mammoth Lakes here, they're talking about 75 inches, and then we scoot in a little bit further, 55 inches. So a lot of this is possibly going to be rain over this snow. There will be snow with these systems, but some of it's going to be rain as well, which will help increase the lakes all around. Bear Valley over here, 62 inches. Yosemite Valley, 72 inches. Bridgeport, 50 inches. We scoot in a little bit further. South Lake Tahoe, 38 inches. Truckee, 41 inches. So this is fantastic news. We will take it. Let's go look at the drought next, and I show you what I'm talking, why we need this really bad. Here we are in drought intensity, and you can see that we're abnormally dry here. In the southwest corner of the state is almost out of drought, and the northwest corner in the state is almost out of drought. Then you have this patch all the way down the valley here that is completely in extreme drought, with the exception down here in the south central area is an exceptional exceptional drought. So we're coming out of the exceptional drought more into the extreme, and then eventually we'll be in the severe drought. I would say that 50% of the states, at least in a moderate to severe drought, with about 25% in the extreme to exceptional drought. And then the bottom corner, southeast corner here, is in abnormally dry. It's dry, but it's not wet by any means, and I will show you what I'm talking about. The east coast of the United States, there's no drought there. Here in Montana, Wyoming, no drought here. Everything in the west, everything from Ohio this way is about 75% within some sort of drought. All these states, they're starting to come out of the drought, which is good news, but we definitely need more. We need more through the plains here. Definitely need more through Colorado. Definitely need more through Utah here, Nevada, and all those places. So we will definitely be watching this. Let's go check Lake Oroville and see what's going on there. Lake Oroville water level is currently 671.80 feet MSL. Sunday, December 25th, 2022 at 8 a.m. The level is 228.20 feet below full pool of 900. Changes since yesterday, 0.28. It's coming up slow but slow. You can see that it started to rise here last year. Way behind from 2020 and 2021. We are below last year's level. Last year at this time, the level was 698.20 feet, and this year the level is 697.03 feet. Over to Lake Shasta we go next. Here we are at Lake Shasta's water level. The water level at Lake Shasta is currently 921.16 feet MSL. Sunday, December 25th, 2022 at 8 a.m. The level is 145.84 feet below full pool of 1,067. Changes since yesterday, 0.07. And we go down to Lake Folsom next. Lake Folsom's water level is currently 385.74 feet MSL. Sunday, December 25th, 2022 at 8 a.m. The level is 80.26 feet below full pool of 466. We're almost to the mark that we were in 2020, but we're a long way from last year at 415. You are 30 feet difference between the time it was last year and this time, so definitely need this big storms to come through. We'll be watching this, and I'll be back in the next day or two with another update on Lake Oroville. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's short but sweet, and you guys have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you on the next one. God bless. Merry Christmas.